Now we're going to take a look inside. If you were a buyer, opening the doors to a home that you thought that you might want to buy, what do you want to feel when you open those doors? I know I, personally, would like that house to be clean, smell good, and be neat and tidy. Smell is very important to the way buyers feel about your home. It's a first impression thing. They open the door, how does it smell? What we want to see here is that your house is airy and doesn't smell bad. When I say bad, I mean pet odours, because yes, if you have a dog, your house is going to smell funny to other people that don't. And also strong cooking smells. These things can really affect that first impression when they open the door. Unless, of course, it's baking bread, because who doesn't love that smell? Light a scented candle or two in your home before you're open for inspections. Open up the curtains, open up the windows, make it feel a bit airy and fresh in your home. Keep the windows clean and the floors spotless. Keep in mind here too that your house should smell clean but not overpowered with chemicals. If you have an entry or hallway table, place a few small, nice items on it, maybe even a bunch of fresh flowers. This area can become a bit of a dumping ground for keys, books, shoes, everything really. When we come home from work, it's just easy. Try and keep it clear for the campaign. Also think about what is on your walls. Do you have personal family photos on the walls? Try to remove these things and replace it with some simple wall art. That way your buyers will feel more comfortable when they walk into your home and not feel like you're watching them from the walls. Tidy bedrooms, make your beds. Try and put on your best doona cover and sheet set and try not to use bright colours. Use a neutral colour palette here because this can kind of polarise the buyers. Also make sure you vacuum your carpets and clear out your wardrobe so it looks neat and tidy. We don't want it to look like you're struggling for space. And yes, buyers will look in there to see if their things will fit. Keep in mind as well that when they walk into your kitchen, they're going to look at how they can cook, store and entertain in your home. They want to see that the place is clear and clean and that they can picture themselves there. Make sure your splashback is really clean, put away all the dishes, don't leave anything in the sink, and have your house looking like a presentation home. This will really help people, again, to envisage themselves in your home, which is what you want. Check your pantry too. If that's looking like a chaotic mess, pop everything into very similar looking containers, maybe even label them. That's a really easy way to make it look neater without having to throw everything away. Dust everything, remove the cobwebs, and get rid of those scuffs and marks on the walls that you may see around the house. Keep in mind that if you have the time, painting can really freshen up a place. Remember our August tip? But if you don't have time for that, sometimes a really good clean with sugar soap on the walls can really help. Every room should have a clear purpose. You know that one room in your home, the one we've all got, where the washing basket, the PlayStation, the treadmill all end up in that one room? Think about when a buyer walks into that room. It's a little bit confusing what this room actually is. Imagine if it looked like this. No mistaking what this is, right? Putting in this small amount of effort now will really pay off in the end. Think about how your buyers will feel in your home. We keep going back to feeling, but that's what they want to know. Does this house make me feel good? Do I like how I feel in this house? If they do feel good, they're more likely to fall in love with it and pay a really good price for your home. And that's ultimately the end goal here, right? I could go on for hours about the things you could do around the house, but these are the basic and really necessary things that I really urge you to do before you put your property on the market. And that's it from me. Best of luck with your sale, and I'll see you next month.